The Pradhan Mantri National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme or PM NAPS is a Government of India initiative that helps establishments create industry-ready talent, lower hiring costs, increase productivity, create future workforce pipeline. Establishments can use the PM NAPS portal to create and manage apprenticeship opportunities, track applications and access PM NAPS scheme benefits. To get started, registration on the portal is mandatory. Now, let's walk through the simple steps to register your establishment and manage apprentices on the Apprenticeship Portal. Step 1. Register as an establishment. Click on the Login/Register tab and select Establishment. Click on Register as an establishment and fill in all the required details. At the time of registration, it is mandatory to select both the establishment type and registration type. If you select State Government/State PSU/Central Government/Central PSU, partial stipend sharing in the form of DBT will not be applicable to your establishment as per NAPS 2.0 guidelines. Once registered, an activation link will be sent to your registered email ID for verification. Step 2. Login after registration. After completing registration, log in using your registered email ID and set password. If the establishment has not received the activation link after registration, click here to resend it. To reset your password, click here to get a reset password link on your registered email ID. To update your registered mobile number, click here to make the change. Step 3. Complete profile details. After logging in, click on the Username tab top right corner and select Profile Details to complete your establishment profile. Click on Edit and fill in all the required information. Under Head of Establishment, mention a person in a management position who is less likely to change. The signature must be seal stamped and the file size should be less than 4 MB. Filling employer details is mandatory as it determines your jurisdiction. If operating in less than 4 states, your establishment comes under state jurisdiction. If operating in 4 or more states, it comes under central jurisdiction. Adding previous and current employee strength is also mandatory as it determines the minimum and maximum apprentice count for your establishment. If your establishment engages apprentices under NATS, include that count as well. Under the Locations tab, mention details of all branches where apprentices will be engaged. These locations will later appear for selection when creating opportunities. Step 4. Create an opportunity. Once the profile is complete, proceed to create an opportunity for the desired job role. Go to the Opportunity tab on the left side and click New Opportunity. Select the course for which you want to create the opportunity. All relevant module-wise information related to the course will be displayed. Enter the number of vacancies, location as, and opportunity description. Choose an expiration date, the date till which the opportunity will remain live for receiving applications. The minimum prescribed stipend will autofill based on the job role. You will need to enter the maximum stipend range. Select whether you want to post the opportunity as a NAPS or non-NAPS opportunity. If non-NAPS is selected, no financial support will be provided by the Government of India. The minimum qualification required for the chosen course will be shown. Candidates not meeting this criterion cannot apply or be contracted. Fixed training duration and credit points will be shown before submission. Step 5. Find suitable candidates. Once the opportunity is created, proceed to find suitable candidates for your establishment. Establishments can search apprentices from candidates tab state and district wise and download the complete candidate sheet available on the portal. If establishment has already shortlisted candidates, they can search those candidates by their apprentice code /email/mobile number/name. Step 6. Invite or issue contract. After reviewing a candidate's profile, the establishment can send an invitation for joining as an apprentice for a particular opportunity or directly issue a contract if the candidate is already shortlisted. Click on the Invite Candidates tab. A dialog box will appear. Select the created opportunity from the drop-down list for which you are inviting the candidate. Step 7. Review invitations. Go to the Invitation tab to review all invitations and check their status. If multiple invitations were sent, they can be downloaded using the Download button. Step 8. Manage candidate applications. Candidates can apply for opportunities posted by establishments. Establishments can view all applications under the Application tab, reject, view, or issue contract for any application, download applications in bulk if required. Step 9. Issue contracts. Establishment can issue contracts to candidates by filling all the required details here, like opportunity name, stipend to be paid per month, OJT location, training start date, etc. Establishment needs to select whether the contract is a NAPS contract or a non-NAPS contract. No financial support is provided by Government of India for non-NAPS contracts. If any TPA is associated in creating contract, select yes or else select no. If yes is selected, kindly select the TPA name from the drop-down. For issuing optional trade contracts, establishment needs to select the OJT training location from the drop-down. Under optional trade, basic training duration 2 to 4 weeks is already embedded under the OJT training duration. Select the number of weeks from the drop-down. Select the training duration start date and portal will auto-select the end date based on total duration of the chosen course. For issuing designated trade contracts, select whether basic training is applicable or not for the candidate check exemption criteria. If yes, select the basic training provider from the drop-down the training center where basic training will be conducted. If basic training is selected as no, mention the reason for exemption. Select the on-the-job training location from the drop-down. Also, select whether basic training and on-job training will go sequential or simultaneous. In sequential, mention BT, start date and end date will get auto-calculated. OJT, start should follow after BT has ended. In simultaneous, basic training and OJT start date will go hand in hand. Non-NAPS. If a non-NAPS contract is to be issued, kindly select non-NAPS category and select whether joint certification is required or not. If yes is selected, assessment and certification procedure will be as per NAPS contract and the certificate will include NCVET and relevant SSC logo. If no is selected, only marks entered by establishment will be taken as final and certificate will be issued without NCVET logo. Step 10. Manage and approve contracts. Establishments can view and download all contracts from the Contracts tab. For bulk contracts, download the bulk contract template, fill in the details and upload it under Bulk Upload Contracts. Bulk extension and bulk night shift approvals can also be requested from here. Once a contract is created, it is sent to the apprenticeship advisor for approval. The advisor has 30 days to review and either approve, reject, or send it back for corrections. If not reviewed within 30 days, the contract gets auto-approved on the 31st day. Advisor details can be viewed at the end of each contract. Establishments can request for approval from apprenticeship advisor for overtime/night shifts for verified/approved contracts based on their business requirements. Establishments can request for approval from apprenticeship advisor for novating verified/approved contracts to a different establishment. Establishments can request for approval from apprenticeship advisor for terminating a verified approved contract by stating a valid reason. Establishments can request for approval from apprenticeship advisor for extending a verified/approved contract by stating a valid reason. So with these simple steps, establishments can easily manage every stage of apprenticeship, from registration to contract management, and contribute to building India's skilled workforce. For any queries and concerns, kindly reach out to us at our toll-free numbers 8800055555 or 180012396626 or email us at apprenticeship@nsdcindia.org. You can also join our Facebook community page to stay connected and get the latest updates.